Greetings YouTube, it's Matt from the Green Arcade. We're back. Back on Judith Plains. No. We're wanting to go to Judith Plains, Montana. That's the plan. That's where we're wanting to go. We're not on Judith Plains yet. I'm kind of living in the future. Nope, we're on Alma, Missouri. That's where we're at. We're in Alma, Missouri. And we are cutting corn up here. Now I just gotta find my combine. I think he got full. There he is. He's right behind me. He should do straight lines now. I'm hoping my enhanced GPS can match his angles. And the other combine should be finished by now. Nope. Where did he go? Is he stuck down here where the other guy was? Hang on. Yep, he's stuck on these trucks. I don't know why he's all the way down here unless he's picking up on something that I can't see. But the other combine did that too. I think what they need to do, they need to give the AI some common sense. There's obviously no corn down here that I can see anywhere. But there's plenty of corn back there. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's too much to ask that they give the AI some common sense. I don't know. Let's see, did he get stuck on the other truck? Nope, he just quit. He's like, peace, I'm out. I'm done. No more. So, let me go hit that up there real quick. Actually, you know what? No. I gotta go move the tractor because the guy's already turning around. Whee! Gotta move the tractor, gotta move the tractor. Run faster! Empty this. I'm just gonna let him run. Here he is, the little orange dot that you can't see. You got a little corn in there. Loading round bales with a skid steer. Yeah. I was gonna say skid steer. I hope we got a lower trailer because the skid steer doesn't reach too high. Telehandler or tractor with a front loader on it might be better. I guess it depends on the size of the bale too. If they're larger bales, you'll probably need a telehandler or wheel loader. I know definitely if they're the round cotton bales, you'll probably need the wheel loader. That's how we do them down here. We'll get a wheel loader with a bale with just a single spike. Go right through the center, pick them up, take them over to the edge of the field, and then they'll come in with the special trailers, the semi-trailers, and load them up in the back. I'm just gonna line up with this and turn on the enhanced GPS. Kind of hoping he wouldn't miss any, but he's going to. I think that's going to be unavoidable. Just because of the way the field was cut. I might come back in and hit some of that. Shouldn't be any corn left over there, though. Nope. Just got that last little bit there, and then this field, and then that field, and that'll be it for the corn. No more corn. Got plenty of cotton left. Then we got the beans up here to cut. Well, I think that answers my question. What was the capacity of this silo? So apparently it's 300,000 exactly. Well, let me go back and dump in this truck, I guess. We'll have to take all the rest of this corn over to the silo at the farm over there. If there's enough room left in this truck. Tis not. Well, I'll just shut it off right here and we'll grab it with the... We'll grab it with the grain cart here. Another one bites the dust. Alright, if he turns around and gets that, he should fill up right there and he'll put his pipe out. Yep, he should be full. Should be full. Or no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's the cotton picker over there. Right? No, that's the corn guy. No, that's the truck. I'm looking at the truck. Okay, never mind. He's at 64 some odd percent, so I'm just going to park this over here. And I'll fill the truck up. I think I'm gonna sound the all clear. The sun's out shining now. Alright. Hey look, there is a little fog over here by the creek. Out in this field. Well, there was. Where'd it go? Yeah, you can kind of see a little bit. There's not very much of that on Alma. Not as much as there is like in Riverbend or anything like that. Alright, that's empty. Go ahead and shut that off. I'm gonna go take this first truck. And then I'll probably bring it back to do the beans over there. I may just bring the combine that we have at the farm down there and cut the beans with it and then probably sell it because we have the other two now. Silage is still fermenting. Morning, Fire Shadow. How's it going? Matt is good. Just waiting on Montana. I've got the playlist playing over here. I'll post that again here. He came out with another video yesterday. He got the dealership done. He got the traffic done. It's precision ready now, and he put a plane in. So let's see. Let me go get that real quick. Try to drive down the road here too while I'm doing it. Do that, copy that, and then come back to here, do that, and do this, and do that, and do that, and there you go. That's the playlist. That's all the videos that he's done so far. Yeah, late yesterday he did that latest video, and then the video before that was the farm number 1. I don't know if he's gonna do any more videos or if he's just gonna release the map. Old man really believes that it's gonna come out Thursday or Friday of this week. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not counting on it. I think it'll be next week. I hate to say that. I really hope it is this week. But I think it'll be next week. If it's this week, it'll surprise me. It'll be a welcome surprise. FS25 and your 2060 don't mix. I'm trying to ponder what happened. So much equipment. There we go. I'll grab this one. Fuel it up before I go. Repair check here. Yep. And yep. Alright. Oh. Huh. Are you sure it's your graphics card? Not that one. What is the button to do that? No, not that one either. Well, not that button. Not a huge deal, but I kind of want to know what the button is now. Not that one. That's doing the header. Oh, is it because I'm on the header? Maybe that's why. I bet that's why. Yeah, that was why. Okay. I thought that was going to be really cool because I opened the door. But apparently you have to be on the combine to do it. Alright, I'm going to get out and shut these engines off because they're picking up on the inspector there. I'll come back and get this corn later. Let's see. I've got that 790, which... I guess the other one's still running. Yep. Okay, so now that leaves the case picking the cotton, and then my 790 out there. Okay. It makes a little more sense now. Now if I can remember how to close the door. Really? I just did it. Not that one. There. Oh, nope. There we go. Now that I gotta remember that it's left bumper and right and left on the stick, on the right stick. It's right bumper and up and down to do the doors back there, the hood doors, maintenance doors, whatever you call them. And then it's left and right, left bumper to do the door there. Okay. I mean, it might not be operator error. It could be something else. It could be a RAM issue. Could be it could be a graphics driver issue. I'm gonna ask you the most technical IT question that always gets asked in every situation, no matter what the situation is. Did you try turning it off and back on again? That seems to be the most common IT solution. If that doesn't work, then the next most common IT solution is Googling your problem. Oh. Alright, let me go get... Let me go get the grain cart. Oh, I keep forgetting that fence is there. I'm gonna take that out. There's really no need to have this fence here. I'll leave that one over there and that over there. But this one right here, every time I make a turn, can I do it? Is it still that button? Or is it not that button? Oh, maybe I can't take it out. Oh, that's interesting. It's supposed to be that button. Not that one. Huh. Wonder, is it one of those things where it has to be done in here? Nope, not that. Do I have to go over the fences? Nope. I really thought I could hide it. It used to be that button. No, it's not that. Found something that it can't do. The map object hider can't do it. Maybe now? Okay, I had to go into demolition mode. I just click on it? Remove. It's supposed to be A, right? Oh, there we go. I guess I had to be on a post. Alright. Don't really need that there. It kind of... It was over on part of this drive there, so... Which map is this? This is Alma, Missouri. Alma, Missouri. Did I not update that title? Thought I updated the title on the stream. Should be like Alma, Missouri, soon to Judith Plains, Montana, or something like that. Let me put this on cruise and I'll check it. I thought I did that. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, stream info. Yeah. Alma, Missouri to Judith Plains, Montana. Should be soon. Yep. Soon. Farming Simulator 25. Okay. Is it a base map? No, it's not base game, but it is available for all platforms. It's available for Alma's available for everything. PC, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever the normal consoles for 25, or whatever the normal platforms are for 25, all it's available on everything. Now the Montana map, that is not. The Montana map we're going to be moving to, that's going to be PC only. Many of the mods there will be PC only. You're getting 25 soon. You get 22 now. You'll like it. If you like 22, you'll enjoy 25. A lot of little things that a lot of people don't think about that are better in 25, but there's a few people out there that say, you know, they'll be like, well, I'm still playing 17 or 19, or you know, I'm going back to 22, you know, stuff like that. But you know, to me, 25 is awesome sauce. I like it. A lot of good things. Yeah, they always start out slow because there's no mods. There's no modded equipment. There's no modded maps, you know, stuff like that. But now that we're kind of getting into things, got some great maps coming, not just for PC only, but for all platforms as well. Celobuki, who did this map, who did Alma, Missouri, he's working on an Iowa map. I know Taylor, who did Frankenmuth and Gira and Prairie Farms and forgot the name of the other one. He's doing a 4X map of all those. And over here on PC, I don't know about everybody else, but we really like DJ modding stuff. He's coming out with a map, Judith Plains, Montana, and that's where we're going as soon as it comes out. It's supposed to hopefully come out before the end of May. Hopefully. Before June. So, looking forward to that one. Oh, you're a farmer in real life? Awesome. No, a lot of the farmers are struggling right now. A lot of the input costs and stuff have gone up. I'm looking forward to the new Montana map. It's gonna be a 4X map, so it'll be. This is a 2X map, so it'll be double the size of this map. Because this one is like 2,000 by 2,000. And then 4X map, I believe, is 4,000 by 4,000. Maybe it's in the neighborhood of that. Oh yeah, yeah. It's been getting warmer. Definitely turning into summertime. Knock on wood, it could be worse. We could have a higher humidity, although that doesn't seem possible. But we could have higher humidity and warmer temperatures, and that does happen. If somebody could invent a way to pull the humidity out of the air without having to power that source, like with a gas source or an electric source, if somebody could figure out a way to pull all of that moisture out of the air. There's so much humidity in the air, especially in the deep south, southern states, stuff like that. I think there's a way that you could pull that water out of the air and water the crops and stuff like that. Albeit it probably wouldn't be a great amount, like a big rainfall or anything like that, but you could pull that humidity out of the air and store it for when you do need it, or when you would need it. Somebody that invents that would probably make a pretty penny. Oh, you got a no cab John Deere? Ugh. I feel for you. Can't wait to mow over in Montana. I'm watching the videos. I've got the playlist on repeat, so it just plays them all on repeat. And I've seen this one a bunch of times, but I'm seeing all the like meadow grass areas. There's a lot of meadow grass areas. It looks awesome. I'm sure there's probably some dedicated, not only grass fields, but he's also bringing alfalfa and clover onto the map. So we'll be able to make silage out of alfalfa, and really looking forward to that. And you know, now that we have like the windrowers like the MacDon and etc., it's going to be very, very cool, very awesome. I'm kind of curious as to whether the header would work on that. Thinking about that. So you go under windrowers right there. Technically, it's a harvester. I'm wondering if that would work on one of those crops, because I often see them doing stuff like that with this merger, with this windrower, with this header. Now all the grass requires this one. Just kind of curious as to how you know, when they mod the map, is it going to be considered grass? Then you'll have to use the grass header. But if it's not, if it's considered like a crop, then they can add that icon in there, and then you can use the other header. That would be cool. And then we've got the if you get Farming Simulator 25 and you get the year 1 season pass, you get the new DLC that's coming out, the Plains and Prairie DLC. Am I saying that right? There's a huge announcement about that. They're bringing the Ford tractors in, so they're bringing the Ford brand in. Ford, you're gonna get Ford tractors. You're gonna get versatile, however you say it. This old man said it yesterday, and I have no clue how he said it. There's no way. I think he said it with a very almost like a French twang to it or something. I don't know. I can't repronounce it. I'd have to go back and rewatch the stream. But yeah, you'll get all that. Tons of stuff. Tons of different things with that DLC. So it looks really nice. Hoping I make it back to the other side of the field here where the truck's at. There's the truck, right over yonder. Soybeans, so it's a low yield, but I'm just hoping I make it to the edge of the field over here. If not, I'll just have to drive around there. %, full. 98. Yep, I'm gonna have to drive around there. Yep. I am full. Come back and get that little bit and then get on the straight lines. All right. Do like the new lighting. It's like the third video in down the playlist. He's got the new custom lighting that he had back on Green Valley, Nebraska. So sunset and sunrise has more of a kind of an orange hue to it, I guess. Is that the right word? Hue? Tint? Looks very, very awesome. DJ always does a good job. He's done a ton of maps. Always liked his maps. Kind of want to go back and I'm sure I might be forgetting some of them. Kind of want to go back and look. I'll get on one of these straight passes and go back and look. Dump that out real quick. Alright, he did the remake for Upper Mississippi River Valley in 22. He did Green Valley, Nebraska. That was also back in Farming Simulator 22. He did the Somewhere in Canada. He did Red River Valley. He did Deer Country, USA. I had a lot of fun on that one. Deer Country, USA was a lot of fun. And I'm trying to see what that other one is. Not a very good picture there. If I can pull up a better quality image maybe of it. He did Oklahoma. Old Trent, he's another real life farmer. He looks like he's out there in the fields today, as a matter of fact. Unless that was yesterday. It's out there. What are you doing? You're crimping down the. What is that? He's not here. I don't think he's here. No. Well, he wouldn't be here, would he? He's in the field. I'm assuming he's in the field right now. Yep, get to learn me some precision farming. FS25. It'll be my first time using precision farming coming up. I'm sure I know it's a little different than the previous versions. There's some different features for the FS25 precision farming. Oh, is that the if I can say it, the Bermuda grass he's crimping? Bermuda. Say that 5 times fast. Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda. Can't do it. Bermuda. Where is Bermuda anyway? Is it in the Caribbean? It's down there somewhere. I know where the Bahamas are. I generally know where Aruba is. Is Bermuda in the vicinity of Aruba? It's another Bermuda. It's not a Bahama. It's Aruba, Bermuda. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. Way down in Kokomo. Oh, the Beach Boys. If you go all summer long and you don't listen to a single Beach Boy song, you're not really experiencing summer. You gotta do it. It's like a staple of summertime. Well, I know the Bahamas are in the Atlantic. They're like straight east of Florida. Oh, you know what? The Bermuda Triangle, right? Is that the same Bermuda? It's further south than the Bahamas, I think. I think it's more kind of the Bermuda Triangle, I think. And I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember my flight sim now. I think it's more east of like the southern tip of Florida. Like the Florida Keys. Like you draw a straight line. The Bahamas are more north. Just a little bit. I've always wanted to go to Topago. Nobody knows what that is. It's Topago in, what is it, Trinidad? Is it Trinidad? I know the island is Topago. That is the island, and I know where it's at. It's in the southern Caribbean. But that's the island where they filmed the 1960s Swiss Family Robinson. And I remember watching that as a kid, and I'm like, man, I want to go there someday because that looks awesome. Supposedly the tree that they filmed that Swiss Family Robinson in is still standing. Supposedly it's still there. And the little water hole where they slid down the rocks and swam, that's still there, but it's grown up. Like it's grown over, but it's apparently it's still there. So apparently the waterfall and all that, I think, is still there. Bikini Island? Sounds like a place I'd like to visit. Now, we got to be clear. That's in the Bahamas too, right? The Bikini Island. If you're talking about Bikini Atoll in the Southern Pacific, I'm gonna pass on that one because that place is highly radioactive. That's where they did a lot of nuclear testing back in the 50s and 60s. So yeah, they got this big concrete dome that they buried all the really highly radioactive materials, and they buried it in this hole and they covered it with a concrete cap. This is a real thing. This is not some, conspiracy theory. This is a real thing. You can Google it. There's pictures of it. The concrete dome is actually cracking, and they're gonna have to spend some money to repair that or something. But yeah, it's a very, very radioactive place. I think it's more radioactive than the surface of the U.S. Department of Energy location that is just west of Area 51 out in Nevada. That's where they did a lot of nuclear tests A lot of them were underground, some of them were on the surface. If you really want to see something cool, you need to look at the video for Operation Upshot Knot Hole. I think that's the name of it. Upshot Knot Hole. It's the only nuclear detonation that was fired from a cannon. It's really cool. There's YouTube videos about it out there, but it's really cool. They took this cannon, and the cannon is actually, I think it's either in Oklahoma now or Kansas, on display at some museum or military facility or something. But the cannon that they fired that basically a nuclear bullet out of, the video shows them. They're out there at that U.S. Department of Energy site out there in the Nevada desert, and they fire that cannon, and then a few seconds later, you get your nuclear detonation. Yeah, it was really cool, really awesome. Yeah, I think that's either in Oklahoma or Kansas now, that cannon. Yeah, no, the Bikini Atoll islands in the Southern Pacific, I'm gonna pass on those. There were people living there back in the 50s, and they moved them out of that area, and that was like their home forever, and they can't go back there now because it's still not safe. The radiation levels are still, I wonder if I can find an aerial picture of that. Okay, here's some pictures. Find a picture of the well, there's one. I'm trying to find the cactus picture. Okay, here we go. Dude, they got one in color? Dude, I got the one in color now. Hang on. I've only seen the black and white ones. There's a ton of color photos. Maybe they went back and post-processed these, but I'm gonna post these. So, these are just a sample of those tests that they did down there in Bikini Atoll. And then these pictures are of the concrete dome. This is where they buried all the radioactive materials and stuff. So you can see the concrete dome there. And then you see basically it's a hole in the ground, it's a crater. That's where one of the tests was conducted. Right there. And they claim that they cleaned it up, but it's not clean. There's videos of like inspectors going in and taking like radioactive measurements and stuff. But yeah, you can see in the pictures there. Well, one of the pictures didn't go. I guess maybe it's too big. But you can see in the pictures there, those are the tests, the actual tests that they did on that island. It's like this big ring. Hang on, I got another picture here of the ring. Here's a map of the island. That'd probably help. There's another crater, kind of in the corner of the island there. There goes a crop duster. Trying to find the dome on the map. Well, anyway, we got to talking about Bikini Island, and it made me think about that. But yeah, I'll totally go to the Bikini Island in the Bahamas. I hear that's where, what's his name? Braun Strowman? That's where he's living now. In the Bahamas. You know, he got released from the WWE. So I hear that's where he's living now. Yeah, the atomic cannon is what they call it. Often called Atomic Annie, yep. Fort Sill, is that right? Am I reading that right? I don't have my glasses yet. Fort Sill, Oklahoma? Yeah, that's where the cannon's at. Atomic Annie is what they called the cannon. Oh, it's not called Bikini Island? Oh, it's called Bimini? Oh. I was hoping there was an interesting story behind the naming of said island, but now that you say it's not Bikini, I'm a little less intrigued. Just saying. Alright guys, well, it's that time. It's lunch time. So, hopefully, when we stream again, we'll be in Montana. I'm not counting on it, though. I think it will not come out till later. It could come out this week, but I'm not counting on it. I think it'll be the last week in May. He's working, trying to get it out the last, he said the last part of May before June. So it could be any time now. But hopefully the next stream we do will be in Montana. I'm looking forward to it. I know old man's looking forward to it. I don't know about Phil. Maybe he's looking forward to it. I don't know. I told him we're going to mow a lot, and he kind of shied away. So I won't make him mow. Well, he likes to bale. I might get him on the baler or something like that. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. You guys have a good rest of your weekend. Have a great week. Make sure you hit the follow button here on Twitch so you know if we do go live. And then also subscribe over on YouTube because there will be videos that we don't stream here on Twitch over there. So yeah, youtube.com/thegreenarcade. And then make sure you follow John as well. Puma Plow, twitch.tv/Puma Plow. And then he's on, I think all his streams go to the Puma Plow 2 channel on YouTube. Make sure you follow and subscribe to him. He's playing Alma as well. And he's an awesome guy. Awesome guy. Alright, until the next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good one.